Y'all seeing this tea and this Nutriverse all over the internet because it works. Folks are losing weight and getting healthy. Please do not get left out. You want to try these products? Drop down in the description box and buy your tea today. Girl, what in the hell are you waiting for? Dear Dineva, I'm a single mother of two girls, aged 9 and 11. Recently, my 11-year-old daughter told me that she is gay. My daughter is and has always been very smart and mature. She's always been good at articulating her thoughts, and this situation was no different. When she told me this, I told her that she is still the same girl she's always been. She is my daughter, my heartbeat. I know her and love her, and nothing could ever change that. I want to be supportive, but I don't even know where to begin. I know nothing about this and need advice on what I should be doing. We are Jamaican, and this topic has always been taboo and not spoken about in the family. I don't want to be like that with my heartbeat at all. I'm asking for advice on how to best support my daughter, as well as any tips you may have. Thanks a bunch for taking the time to read this.
Hey, daughter. So, for obvious reasons, I had to answer this letter. I know you and the viewer at home may be sitting down, bracing yourself for some long, extensive Dr. Phil, Iyanla Van Zandt-esque answer. So you ask, what do you do? The answer is absolutely nothing. You do absolutely nothing. Let me first applaud you, Ma. You have done all of the good work on the front end, considering the fact that at 11 years old, your daughter felt comfortable enough to even give you this information, especially considering the fact that it's taboo in your family. Listen, in many families, Caribbean, African American, black families, period, oftentimes children pick up on the attitudes and the beliefs of the adults around them, not because that they flat out said being gay is wrong, being gay is whatever, but their attitudes and behaviors towards homosexuality. So your daughter is already aware of what family members around her feel about the situation, yet she still felt comfortable enough to come to you and tell you what she's experiencing at 11 years old. Some of y'all out there are going to holler, she don't know, she's just a child, and please don't discount that, because I knew I was different in the third grade. You talk to a lot of people who are gay or trans, and you know. Take her word for face value. But again, what do? You do nothing. Don't make it a thing. She's normal just like any other child, just like any other kid. Ask yourself if you need a rubric of how to conduct yourself when it comes to your daughter. Do the same thing you would have done had she came to you at 11 years old and said, I like little Johnny in my class and we want to go to the movies. If you would allow her and Johnny to go to the movies at 11, even with a chaperone or without a chaperone, by all means do so. If that's not something that you would allow her to do at 11, then don't do so. Do not make this a thing where it doesn't have to be. Your daughter is no different than any other child, any other being on this planet except for the fact that her attractions are to women. Now, when it comes to your family and your daughter, as her mother, you do have a job, and I always say, fortify the children first. All right? While it is your daughter's business to tell, it is your job to fortify her. So when there is conversation that is homophobic, redirect the conversation. You know, if you're at Christmas and your family members are talking about something, abruptly change the situation, change the conversation. Therefore, your daughter does not have to be privy to or in earshot of that damaging language and rhetoric, which will have long-lasting effects on her esteem. Take it from somebody who's experienced it personally. There's nothing worse than growing up feeling like something is wrong with you, like you're going to hell, like you're less than, like you're non-desirable, like no one's going to love you, like you're imperfect. And those are all the mental traumas that a homosexual child experiences by way of hearing family members at Christmas say different little things. It does chip away and eat away and chip away at their soul until oftentimes there is nothing left. And then they have to go through this whole 20s period of rebuilding themselves. In the gay community, we call it moving to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Your daughter right now has the opportunity to bypass much of that pain, drama, and that rediscovering who she is, because she gets the opportunity to explore who she truly is from the ground up and not have to create this representative like many of us have had to do. At 11 years old, if your daughter was mature enough and forthright enough to come to you and tell you this, then I am willing to bet that she is also mature enough and forthright enough to lead her own charge when it comes to this with your support. So when she's watching TV and she says something like, "Oh, she's cute," go along with it. Engage it. Don't make things uncomfortable. Don't go in asking her who she's dating. Is there a little girl in your class that you like? Kind of let her lead the way. But let your behaviors and the way you conduct yourself on a daily basis soften her ability to come to you. Case in point, if you see two women on TV cringing, Lord forgive me. If you see two women or two men on TV kissing, don't get all weirded out and strange. Just go with it. Rock with it. Let her know that you are all right with what it is that is going on. And from there, your daughter will lead the charge. So again, mama, there really is nothing for you to do except that you make sure you fortify your daughter when you're around your homophobic family. I hope this helps. If you're looking for any advice, please email me. Feel free. I love doing this, y'all. Dear Dineva at funkydineva.com. Talk to you later. Bye.